Hello and welcome back to the Dropshipping Hub. In this channel, we share tips and tricks to help you start a widely profitable dropshipping business with Shopify. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. In today's video, we will answer the most commonly asked question. Is private labeling better than dropshipping? Dropshipping versus private labeling. What is the difference? Private labeling may be a new term for you if you're still in the early stages of learning about the whole dropshipping concept and are getting a bit confused when reading about it. Let's go over and understand exactly what this term means. In private labeling, you sell products under your brand name, like putting your logo on your products, packaging, and selling them for a higher price than you would sell when dropshipping. It is assumed by people that private labeling can get you more benefits compared to dropshipping. So let's see how it is possible. Firstly, let's start by going over what is dropshipping. So dropshipping is a way to sell products without owning them in bulk or stock. The process is designed in a way that you will have a dropshipper who will keep stock and deliver these items on your behalf to the customers. For example, you have a dropshipping website. Your customer goes to your website and places an order through your online store. The order is for, let's say, $100. Now your store will send this order to your dropshipper supplier, and let's say the rate of the product is $80. Now you have a profit margin of $20. That's all yours. After this, your supplier will start preparing for your customer's order and deliver the product to the customer. That's it, that's all. You don't have any bulk or products sitting around your house or warehouse. So the great thing about this is that dropshipper takes care of all of that for you. One question that may arise in your mind is will my customer know that the packaging isn't from me? The customer won't know, as the supplier has the knowledge of what is dropshipping. So your job will only be to inform him. So that way they keep any of their invoices or promotional material out of that customer's package. You can tell him or her this by attaching a message when telling or informing them about the order. Now, the next thing is private labeling. And how is it different from dropshipping? In private labeling, you are the only person who is selling that product. Your product has a brand which belongs to you. Now in dropshipping, you don't get the same advantage. It is considered as an advantage because products with branded information have higher perceived value and you could potentially earn a higher profit. There's nothing more annoying than when you find something on a website, you order it, you think it's great, and then you see it on another website for a lower cost. Chances are that product is from a dropshipping supplier. So what are examples of things that private labels can produce? So we have any of our brand name stuff, our branded invoicing. We can create that brand identity. So we can also create custom branded packaging and our logo on the actual product. What are the pros and cons of dropshipping versus private labeling? Pros of dropshipping or cons of private labeling are: products sell cheaper in dropshipping. Why? Private label products are more costly than non-label or non-branded generic products, as customer logo and packaging requires extra capital for the seller, so they are priced higher than the actual product price. Every time you slap your label on something, that's an additional cost. And don't forget about your time. That's an additional cost as well. There are no minimum order requirements. Suppliers often ask their customers to purchase branded products in a minimum quantity, as it is hard for the seller to produce unique products for each unique customer. Doing this, the supplier braces itself from losing and also gaining profit. So it is also a lot easier to start dropshipping. In dropshipping, you just need to find a supplier for yourself, and then you will be able to sell those products wherever you'd like. So in terms of private labeling, you might have to look at where that product comes from, how you're going to ship it internationally, and making sure that you have that capital to back you up. Normally, when starting a dropshipping website, you just go on Shopify, you are able to link up with those dropshipping suppliers and create your own website in a very short amount of time. It's so easy to do and doesn't take a lot of capital as well. So there are a few cons of dropshipping, or let's say our pros of our private labeling. You can't brand your products while dropshipping, as we know from the rest of this video. As I had mentioned earlier in the video, the products are perceived as higher value when we have that brand name on it. It's just like when your mom bakes you a cake versus going to the grocery store and buying a cake. Which one is going to have more love and thought in it, and which one's going to be cheaper, right, and more generic? That product that you make yourself has that love in it. That label is your seal of love for that product. But if you dropship, you will be required to sell the product at a lesser amount than in which you would sell a branded product, hence the earning lower profits. So again, it's all about, do you have that capital to invest? And what are your goals when it comes to the profit of your brand and your products? Also with dropshipping, we have way more competition. Everyone can go onto Shopify and create an online store and start selling the same products as you are, meaning you have gained a competitor in the market for the exact same product. But if you sell by using your private label, then you have the advantage of having that unique product, hence eliminating that case of having more competitors. You can't gain customer loyalty through dropshipping. Like I said before, when I told you that example of you bought something online, it wasn't a branded product, most likely came from that dropshipping website. If that customer finds that product at a lower price somewhere else, that customer's not going to trust you anymore. They're going to maybe shop from that lower cost website. When a customer buys your product, they're probably going to forget about your company's name as well after weeks, right? So if you're just generic, how are they going to remember you? By having that private label, you're able to make yourself stick out through company logos and your packaging, and that further giving the customer a better chance of remembering who you are. Now, what is better, dropshipping or private label? Viewing the pros and cons of both, is obvious that private labeling is better, but this conclusion can be fluid depending on your situation and who's your customer base. Do you want to have that worldwide dropshipping, or are you looking for something more local that you can sustain? If you're just starting out with selling products online, it's perfectly fine to start with dropshipping. I've done it, I really like it, and I've been very successful with it. That way, you'll also learn how everything works when carrying out that extra risk of spending too much time branding. Like I said before, that private label, it takes a lot of work and it might require that little bit more capital, so therefore you are taking a bigger risk. So, conclusion, it's all up to you. Private labels products contain a piece of that brand's identity. When paired with a brand store, private labeling can be extremely powerful. However, dropshipping is also a great business model. And don't forget, a dropshipping store can be a great stepping stone to a private labels company, both for beginners and experienced dropshippers. Now you know what the market looks like, and maybe you can niche. You might be able to see on your dropshipping website, one product is selling really well, others aren't. That's market research right there for you as a beginner when it comes to dropshipping. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave your comments below. Did we forget something? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye!